Welcome to day 8, Social 30. It's time to take some time back. Your schedule is super important to you. I know thinking about posting on social media is a time-consuming process, and although the soundboard is designed to make it easier, because Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, all that stuff doesn't allow us at the soundboard to post for you like we can on Twitter, you still have to visit the soundboard as frequently as you would like to post. All right, so let's take even more of a burden off of you by leveraging the technology that's out there and checking out Buffer. Okay, so here's our one-time thought for the day. I highly, highly recommend that you do this. Buffer.com is a free service that integrates with Soundboard and lets you connect your social media channels in one hub, which is a nice thing. But the killer feature is that you can schedule posts out ahead of time. All right, so let's hop over here to Buffer. And we're at Buffer.com, and I've gone to this on purpose first so you can see. Here's where you connect your social media channels. So you can connect one profile per platform for free on Buffer, meaning you can connect one Twitter handle, one Facebook page, your LinkedIn. If you run Google+, you can do that for free. All right, so you can see I've got my LinkedIn, my Twitter, and my Facebook all connected. Now, if you would like to run multiple Facebook pages, if you want to run your personal, a business page, or a group that either you facilitate or a group that you contribute to, that obviously qualifies as more than one profile per the Facebook platform, and therefore you have to upgrade to Buffer's $10 a month plan, which is a separate service and a separate fee from Soundboard. Okay, so if you're a power user, it's still not expensive and it's worth your time. And then they'll throw in Pinterest, and we'll talk about Instagram and Buffer at another time. The marriage is not a smooth one. We'll leave it at that. All right, so here's what Buffer does. When you're on your soundboard and you're finding content that you want to share, notice that our Buffer button is one of the buttons at the top of the screen because it is one of our most popular sharing features. So when you click on Buffer, it's going to bring up your Buffer Power Scheduler. All right. And you can see I've got my personal Facebook, personal Twitter, and personal LinkedIn all ready to go. So it's actually going to create the same post across multiple platforms, which is a great idea. So let's click on Twitter first. And so we've got our tweet here. It's got the link, and you can throw in an image from the article if you would like to, which I highly, highly, highly recommend. It's a cool looking image, although Twitter's going to chop it up funny. So that one's really wide. I guess let's pick one that makes sense with the article. Actually, none of the rest of these are awesome. This one looks cool. Let's just do that. All right, and now let's come check out what our Facebook is going to look like. Now, Buffer does not auto-copy the text from the soundboard for some goofy reason. Feel free to read that if you want. I don't think it's a very good excuse. But you've got your suggested text here on Soundboard. You can use it if you want. We're going to copy it, move over here to Buffer, paste it. So here's what our good-looking Facebook post is going to look like. If you want the article to go out on LinkedIn as well, it can. You could argue either way that this is an appropriate LinkedIn article. I'm going to say no. I'm going to turn off LinkedIn on this particular post. Now, instead of the article going out right now, let's schedule it to go out in the future. All right, so today, obviously April 11th, 2017, we want this to think in terms of peak Facebook times. All right, Twitter stuff goes out 24/7 to the English-speaking world, and it's harder to gauge peak times on Twitter. With Facebook, typically peak times are about 6 to 8 a.m. and about 6 to 9 or 10 p.m., whatever your time zone is. So I would like for this to go out tonight during that peak time. So let's go ahead and set it So we're going to schedule, and it's going to take a moment for it to add this particular post to our buffer schedule. But once it does, it'll bring us back to the soundboard, and we can add another one. So what you can do with buffer and soundboard is you can schedule out up to 10 separate posts that can go out across the next 5, 6, 7 days, depending on how many you do every day. And so now you don't have to worry about coming to soundboard and posting stuff every day. If you've got it scheduled, now notice a little side post here. It's not going to let us schedule this yet because our Twitter message is too long. So we can make that a lot shorter. And here's our image that we want to use. So now we're ready to schedule this post. And let's have it go out tomorrow morning during that peak window. So now in 7 or 8 clicks and far less than 5 minutes, our social media content for the next 24 hours is taken care of. Pretty awesome. So now you just need to keep your notifications turned on your phone. And when people react to the content on your Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, you'll get the notification and you can open up a conversation. So pretty awesome thought for today. Sign up for Buffer.